How do we define consciousness? How do you define consciousness? And what is your personal experience around this concept in your work and your lives?
We've been researching it for thousands of years, right? And there's been many definitions that have surfaced. And I look at it as multi-layered definitions of consciousness, but I think the simplistic definition is consciousness is becoming aware of what you thought didn't exist. The layered definition that I define consciousness as is the ability to sense yourself. Number two, after you have that awareness of self, is your ability to sense others, meaning that others in relationship with, others that are sitting around the table with you at a leadership team, other humanity in the world. And lastly, your ability to sense the system. And this is the superpower for many CEOs to be able to sense the organization as an ecosystem. And so I really feel like it's important to look at each one of those three levels, but always begin with number one, self.
It's an interesting question. And I like the idea that we're constantly trying to understand our connection to self, others, and the natural world. For me, the thing that got me so excited about working even in this space was I knew through the years of working that I wasn't showing up the right way at home. I would come back from work so depleted that I wasn't able to show up very present. I wasn't able to show up very heart-centered. And so much of that experience and the way that I wanted to show up, that kind of journey, that self-discovery, really getting to a place of self-acceptance, like that is what defines kind of understanding the dark and bringing it light is really helping define consciousness for me. I think Christine had very articulately defined it, but it's that path of self-discovery and that path of self-acceptance. And again, our connection to self, others, and the natural world.
You know, every spiritual path, every religion, at the root of it, talks about love, right?
Yes.
Essentially, the root teachings from every teaching is the divine or God is love. And so consciousness, another way to think about it is what's our awareness of ourself? What's our capacity to love? Our capacity to operate from that divine part of us, which is love itself. My own development of my own consciousness, I believe, is each one of us the most important thing that we can work on. But then working on consciousness collectively, as we rise in consciousness, as we rise in our capacity for love, it improves how we will then respond to these other problems, whether it's racial inequity or the environment or political division or whatever the challenges are. Every problem can be advanced with a rise in consciousness.